I don't think I have it in me, like the skin anymore, to be like, to either not snap it back at someone and be like, you know what,
I don't know.
You're gonna have a great video of me being like, go fuck yourself. I'm done with everybody in this business.
Yeah.
I'll run a sandwich shop and be just as fucking happy.
What are you, Joe DeRosa?
I mean, literally, I envy Joe. Like Joe, I look at him now and I go,
shut the fuck up.
I'm being serious. I look at him now, I go, the guy's got everything. I'm serious. He's got a delicious sandwich shop that people enjoy, that make people happy.
Okay.
He's funny enough to be around everyone and do whatever he wants to do comedically.
Yeah.
And that's the end of his responsibilities. Besides,
dude, do you know how low you set the bar? Dude, you went from Joe Rogan to Joe DeRosa.
I know, but like to be Joe, the amount of shit.
No offense, Joe, but listen.
Yeah, the things I would have to do to be Joe Rogan, I couldn't. The list alone, I'm already tired. DeRosa, I'm like 2 alleys away from DeRosa. I can get there in 2 seconds, no problem. And that feels attainable.
Yeah, you get a small business loan.
So now in my mind, I have to make that like a beautiful place to go.
You get a small business loan.
That's what
and you do a podcast with a more famous comedian.
That's right. That's all anyone wants nowadays.
I'm in,
bro.
I'm in.
I would be more than happy.
Let's fucking do it. Let's open up a fucking sandwich shop.
How great would that be to get a couple $1,000s in a month just from making sandwiches for people, and you get to decide the different sandwiches every month?
Here's the problem.
We're not going to make that money.
No, he called me up one morning.
He's crying,
and he's like, "Dude, I gotta go put a roast in the oven."
Yeah,
it was 9:30 on a Saturday. He's like, "I gotta go put a roast in the oven." Fuck you, Mr. Rannazzisi.
I know.
I'm done.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing. I understand what you're saying, but you have to you have to fight. You have to fight that shit.
Why?
Joe, why?
So I'm supposed to still fight to be a winner is what you're telling me.
No, you won.
I won already.
You already won.
Yeah.
You won. The thing that we keep forgetting is that we already won.
That's why I don't want to keep fighting.
But you don't have to fight. Who are you fighting?
I feel like everything now is a competition to how's your YouTube channel and this, and you got to get that, and you're taking the right creatine shot because your brain. It's like I don't know. Like I can't wrap my head around all this. I just want it to be funny.
You won,
and then that's it.
But you won. Yeah. We already won, dude. You won. Listen. Let me tell you something. I've heard.
This DeRosa thing is throwing you off, huh?
No.
You're like, look, we got to have an intervention.
Dude, no.
If DeRosa is his hero, this is a fucking serious problem. I'm glad you came on tonight, Steve.
Dude, DeRosa. No.
I did win.
Listen, you won. I've won. We won. Look you have a house.
Yes.
You got a wife.
Yes.
You got a kid.
Couple.
You got a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, listen. Do you have the things in your life that you wanted?
Yes.
But is it the exact house you wanted?
No.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe,
whatever. Right.
Close enough.
It's not the thing you saw. Oh, I'm gonna have a house all glass.
Yeah.
Overlooking Los Angeles.
Yeah.
With an infinity. No, you didn't get that, but you got a nice house.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It keeps everybody warm.
Everyone's safe.
No rain gets in.
Nothing.
You won.
Yeah.
I won. 2 years ago I was sitting there and I was during COVID, lost everything. All of it gone in a night. Everything was so like bing, bing. Everything was kicking it. And then it was all gone. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to do. And then we were talking, I had no money and I had to do Patreon. I had to learn to turn a fucking shed into a studio. I had all this shit. And I was doing shows 7 days a week, podcasting, trying to make enough money just to keep the lights on, right?
Yeah.
And then in the middle of that, I was talking to my wife, and we had this loan that we took out on the house to do something else, and we had a chunk of money. I go, we should buy a tiny house. She was like, I always want to do it. Let's do it. Why are we waiting? Let's fucking get it, and fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If you do it, you'll get there, right?
Yep.
I was like, what are we going to wait for? For me to become who? Who am I supposed? Yeah. What's the level of fame am I supposed to become? The universe. I have the money.
Yeah.
It's not I don't have 10 million in the bank. I don't even have a $500,000 in the bank to be able to just do this outright, to go and do it. But the universe gave me the money. It's right there. It's a loan. It's a little different, but it's right there.
Yeah.
Fucking do it. What am I waiting for? To become Joe Rogan? To become Billy Burr? To become fucking Joe DeRosa?
Dude.
It's like I won.
Yeah.
I'm winning. It's over. The game is over. I won because I do what I love to fucking do as a job.
Yeah.
That is the game for me, is to better yourself as much as you can during your life.
Yeah.
You shouldn't accept unacceptable shit in your life. You should try. Look, do I have abs? No. Am I still a fucking food addict? Yes. Am I a recovering alcoholic?
What?
Fuck yes. I'm all this shit, right? Do I still abuse myself when good things happen? Yes. When I get depressed, do I want to fucking hurt myself? Yes. Do I want to eat and shovel food? All this shit stuff, but I constantly try to change and become better, right? And then, but everything else, I won.
Yeah.
I could live in a smaller house
and still be winning.
And still be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at my kid, you know what I mean? And I'll be like, dude, you want this? Like, there was this gold chain. He said, Dad, it was like a Miami thing. It was $1,000. And he was putting on, he's like, Dad, I want that. I want this gold chain. And I was like, okay. And then I saw a little tiny thin one over there. I go, dude, look at this one. It sparkled a little more. I go, look how much it sparkles. I want that one. He doesn't give a fuck about anything except me.
Yeah.
I give a fuck about all the other shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
I have that. I'm very lucky in that department. I really am.
And it's just tough too because we've tasted it.
Yeah.
We've tasted it. You've tasted it.
Yeah, but I don't really I don't miss it. It's not like a thing where I'm like, oh God, I miss fucking going to like parties and shit with people that like, weren't really my friends or, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff, all that stuff that goes along with it is all, I didn't really enjoy any of that. I never was like, oh, I got to get a publicist so I can get into this party or that party. None of that shit ever interested me.
Yeah, I never got into that too. And some,
To probably my own detriment. Like, that's how you become bigger. You network and shit. Like, I'm terrible at all that
I'm
stuff.
terrible at networking.
It's the first time I've done your podcast.
I've
known each other for 15 years.
I know.
Because it's like, I'm terrible at like asking or talking or network and that kind of shit. If I see you, it's like I feel like I'm bothering you by being like, "Hey,
dude,
I'd love to come on the pod." It's like, I
feel the same way.
So what? Yeah,
I was a week and a half with Don Gavin, one of the greatest Boston comics to ever live, and I was afraid to ask him to do I literally have microphones that are this big. I could literally just stick on him, and it goes into my phone, and I could have had an amazing podcast with the legend in Aruba.
Yep.
That would have been epic for and I was there was something inside of me that was like, oh, don't do it. And then
it might have been the right move, dude. You might have bothered him. You might have been like, put him off. You might, whatever.
I should have.
I'm not saying you did or would have, but it could have.
I'll tell you, I'll give you a better example. Ready? And you won't be able to defend this one the way you just did.
All right.
The way you just made.
I'm trying to.
It was a good defense.
Okay.
I liked it. It was good.
Trying to make it feel good.
It was good. A week before Patrice died, he was supposed to do my podcast.
And what did
he wound up doing Jay Moore's. And I called him up. I go, what the fuck, dude? He goes, yo, stupid. You were supposed to call me, and you never did. I'll do your podcast. And you never did.
I know.
And I was like, what the fuck? You do his? He called me.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
I know.
You said you were going to call me. You didn't call. And I was like, I don't want you to do it. And he's like, all right, stupid. And then he died.
I dreamed of getting to the point where you are big enough that you have a booker. That way I don't have to ask. That way somebody else just does it for me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I got real serious too. I started preaching to you.
No, it's good though. I needed it for a minute because look, let me tell you. Now that I've thought about it, DeRosa is not where I want to end up. It's like the more distance I have from the thought, I'm saying to myself, he's probably going to be psyched if he hears this. And that's not like what you want. You're the person you're looking up to be like, oh shit, he likes me. Like, that person shouldn't affect him at all. But I love Joe, and I would be happy if I was Joe.
All right, here comes the nice guy.